What a finish!
Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Beware the Bees. I thought man, just say for Brentford in the Barclays Premier League. Now this, I'm not actually going to do a match right now. It'll be in like 10 seconds, well, a couple of minutes, after we do the champions. Actually, insert the proper one. Go on. Oh, the noise was just fantastic. I want it again. And again. Right, that's a bit obnoxious. One more time. One more time. No, right, okay, right. Let's actually do the draw. Who will we have in our Champions League group? We are fourth seed. I said fourth seeded. Fan-fucking-tastic. Which means we are gonna get some absolute corkers. And these are the groups. If any I want to be drawn out, it is a Leverkusen. They look the most appealing so far. And now I've got PSG in their group. But out of all of that, maybe Liverpool, but Benfica. But I don't think you have two English groups drawn out. I don't believe. Oh God, maybe Group H. I mean Roma, PSG, and Leverkusen. It's tough. But it's not impossible. It's better than Monaco, Schalke, Real Madrid, and that's for certain. Olympiacos, Napoli, Bayern wouldn't be the worst either. And Galatasaray, Dortmund, Juventus could be tough. But we will be drawn against. We got the end group that we wanted. That's not too bad. So that is our group for league. And it will be our first game against, hang on, give it a second. It will be against Roma after that Man United game. So I'll be there in well, round about now, to be honest, or at least a couple of seconds. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I feel like I kind of forgot because I recorded the bit yesterday. That I've already actually recorded a little bit. I've recorded the intro. Never mind, that is a mistake, but we can move on. Yes, it is here, our Champions League tie against Roma. But first we're going to talk a little bit transfer news. John Stones joins the club for £8 million. I wanted another English player because I don't know why. It sort of set myself a mini challenge to have as many English players as possible. Not really, nothing official. Good bit of backup though, and I think for £8 million he's certainly a decent pickup. Certainly a good player. Got some key good stats, marking, tackling, very good, strong. Good fitness. Good player. Joins from Manchester City where he spent 2 seasons. He's also been at Chelsea, so he has experience with the bigger clubs. So you know, is a good player to pick up in my opinion. But that also meant that I believe a player went out, and that was Terence Kongolo. A player who I've always, claimed as error-prone. A player that I've been 50-50 on. He's had some good games and some bad games. Leaves the club for £21 million. I was very, very impressed that we actually managed to get him out for this much, because I thought he wasn't. I didn't really think he was worth that. I offered him out for 15. PSG came with an offer. We negotiated a little bit, and we somehow got it up to 21. And he leaves the club, and that is 3 times what we paid for him. So a massive profit made on him. He's a good player, he will be missed, but we certainly got cover, especially as we signed another centre-half. Jose Alberto joins us, and the first thing you'll notice too is that block of yellow on the right-hand side. His physicals are phenomenal. 16 acceleration, 16 agility, 16 balance, 19 natural fitness, 16 pace, 16 stamina and 17 strength, coupled with 20 tackling, 16 marking, 17 heading, makes him a phenomenal player. His concentration could use a little bit of an up, but his anticipation is also 17, and his positioning is also 16. Makes him a vital player on loan from Real Madrid. I'm surprised we managed to bring him in on loan. He's absolutely incredible, and certainly could be a player that we look to bring in. He has got a release clause, but it is 48 million, and I don't really know if I'm happy to trigger that. But he's not really been out on loan that much. We went to Elche last season in the Liga Adelante, but he's been at us and he has been decent. And that is that. And then we also brought in a covering left back for cover for Luke Shaw in Fernando Rojas. Yeah, it'd be Rojas, isn't it? Yeah, the Paraguayan left back joins us also on loan from Real Madrid. He won't be played as much because he's not incredible, but he's, as I said, just a bit of cover. Not a bad player, as you can see. There's crossing cues a little bit brushing up as we play on fullback support, but still decent player, only backup, not too important. Right, if we look at our fixtures since I last bit of recording, which was Arsenal, Premier League's gone quite well. We are undefeated in our first 4 games. A 4-1 victory over Stoke was a fantastic way to start the season. Darren Lodge, our £14 million man, getting a hat-trick in that game. As you can see, so far the season has got 5 goals in 4 appearances in the league, which is very good. A goal for David Gerrard as well, which meant he could pick up where he left off from last season with 14 goals. He's also started reasonably brightly. Disappointing to concede a goal, in the 64th minute, but it happened, and it was a good result nonetheless. And a game which was a weird one because this was we dominated the game in terms of shots. But Southampton, even though they only had 5 shots, I think all of them were highlights, and only I think 6 of ours, well, it would be 6 or 7 of ours were. It was a very weird game. But goals from Darren Lodge to get a double, which was nice to see. That puts him on those 5 goals. He's not really scored in the last 2. Remco Koch, good to see him get a goal. Unfortunately, he tore his hamstring. Yeah, he teared his hamstring. Yeah, he teared his hamstring. Will be out for a few months. It's been a terrible last few months. The injury-prone Koch. Like, if you can see there, 2 injuries in 2016, and then between now and from 2019 to now, he's picked up 4 injuries. Some of them long. Dislocated shoulder, and now a torn hamstring. Not very good. And it is a bit of a concern that he keeps picking up injuries. But we will give him the benefit of the doubt because he's still a quality player. This game was a weird one. It was a mistake that led to Javier Hernandez's goal. It was a mistake. I can't remember who by. This was the game where Koch and John Ruiz also got injured. I think he is out with a long injury, but he's not a broken ankle. But he's not a key player, so it's not too important. But goals from Gerrard and Zivkovic either side. Just after half time. This game, the 5 minutes after half time was very, very exciting. Certainly where the goals were, but still we dominated the game. Really should have scored more. I shouldn't really have conceded because it was a mistake that led to Javier Hernandez's goal. But a 2-1 victory, it's 3 points on the board nonetheless. And we went into a game away at Old Trafford, a big game that I was tempted to live comp. I didn't. I saved it for the Champions League group. If I've made a mistake, I'm sorry. But I really don't think I did because this game was a bore draw. Now Manchester United had a lot more shots than us. We only had 4 shots in the entire game. We weren't very good, but neither did they. And I think there was about 1 highlight in the entire game, and that was a Man United shot that got drogged. It got Drogba'd entirely wide, although Drogba, clinical finisher throughout his playing career, probably would have scored. I'm quickly going to do that. Get me to the submit team screen. And let me put Doria in the squad. As you can see, we're dealing with a couple of injuries at the moment. Means players like Neil Shaw are having to come in on the bench. So yeah, interesting. I'm going to start. I'm going to keep Darren Lodge, faith in Lodge. Zivkovic is looking a little bit tired, which is a concern. But we don't really have the cover to bring on, as you can see. I don't really want to bring on an extra goalkeeper. We're going to have to dip into the under-18 squad again and try and bring on some sort of winger. Petros Silis, you can come on the bench. Why the hell not? You're fit enough and you can play all along that attacking midfield. So injury-wise, it is hampering us, which is why we've tried to strengthen with some additions, but it's not been a fantastic attempt so far. Patrick is going to come in to place with Alberto. I understand did make his debut against Man United, but I want Patrick in. Patrick and Dory have been a solid centre-half partnership for his last season. I feel that they would be the best to have in the Champions League, and that will be our team, I believe. I'm a bit scared about Zivkovic's fitness, but I think he's just, he's got enough to survive. You can be number 40, why not? Give you an old number. I'm going to take a quick sip of my drink, because I always have a dry throat when I record these, because I just spout out nonsense. Ezekiel Ponce, actually, a striker we were looking at for quite a while. That high finishing composure combo was something that we were quite interested in, but did not go for him. But obviously got some good players: Kennedy, Pjanic, Strootman still there, still De Rossi still. He's got about 37, yeah. Some incredible mentors on him as well. But they're still playing Daniele De Rossi. Fantastic to see some faith shown in him. Victor Fisher as well, very good player. And obviously there might be a few regens in there. We are sort of getting towards that regen era. When hopefully one of our regens could do the business. I'm talking about you, Darren Lodge, the ginger ninja. The well, I don't have anything else. I don't have anything that rhymes with ginger. Minja. No, God. Oh, that was a terrible start, wasn't it? Don't call someone a minja. Never do that. They won't like it. But we started this game better. 2 shots in the opening 10 minutes. And a highlight for us now, Aqua. Playing in that deep role that he does. That's what I love him doing. He does it so well. But that is intercepted. And now a chance for Roma to counter. And now Ezekiel Ponce. Shows that he is no Ponce. And Tess Caval, who has to make the save. They get the first highlighted chance. Patrick away. The 6'6" man. You expect him to win the headers. Kennedy strikes wide. And that is a breather. Okay, fair enough. The Italian side showing us that they can spring us on the counter-attack. It might be the way they're playing, but they've got another corner. It is well away, but another chance. We really need to work about getting the ball away from corners. And Strootman, it's a fantastic block there from Luke Shaw to deny Kevin Strootman, and Darren Lodge nods it away. He is strong, firm, like a ginger biscuit. He is the best. Darren Lodge, ginger. He's just ginger. He's just so ginger. He's not even ginger. He's Dayglow orange. You gotta admit, look at that. That is not ginger. That is just fluorescent orange, as we've said. Jesus. Would be shocked, blinded by the colour in his hair as Caval makes it another vital save. Roma really taking the game to us. We're a little bit scared about this because we can't keep giving them these bloody corners. But look, I mean, they haven't taken their chances just yet. But it's a good tackle by Gomez, and it's done it again. It's gone away. Gerrard's going to try and get something from it. I don't think he's going to. Cisse back to Caval, hits it forwards. The highlight's not ending. Maybe it's a good attack for us. Lodge, Dele Alli. Go on, Gerrard. It's away again. And oh my God, Ezekiel Ponce, what are you doing, Doria? Ball watching there. His mind in a different place. There's Zivkovic though, and it doesn't matter if you're against the run of play or not. Ricario Zivkovic scores with the free kick. Not Ricario, sorry, Andrea Zivkovic. I've got my Zivkovic's confused. Oh, fantastic stuff. And we were just criticising our centre-half. But they really should have took their chances, and they didn't, and we have. And we are 1-0 up. Okay, I accidentally skipped the replay. And, like, because it was taking ages to load, I stopped recording and would record it when it started. I accidentally skipped it. And it took me back to the home screen, and I found, and I don't know why, I accidentally clicked on a player, and I've got some sort of terrifying regen face glitch. Are you ready? It's one of the creepiest things I've ever seen. I'm actually terrified. Look at it! Ah! It's horrible! It's absolutely horrible! It's like, oh, it's like a horror film! Oh my goodness me! Oh, I am, kill that child! As I said, I skipped the replay, came on to that and was absolutely terrible. I almost fell out my chair. And that is not a joke. That's not dramatic purposes. There's Gomez, though, with a chance for us. Let's get back to the game. I'm very sorry that I did skip the replay for you. I mean, I do have replays on, I believe. Yeah, goal was on close, but it was just taking long, so I stopped recording and hopefully got it back. Sorry if this episode's a little bit laggy, or if anything's a little bit slow. It's because I'm also rendering at the same time, which is actually, I'm rendering the Community Shield video, of course, which we won as David Lodge doubles the lead. I told you he was a fantastic addition. That 19 finishing cannot be undermined. Lovely. David Jardine. Darren Lodge with the finish. God, I was looking at my FPS on Fraps and it dipped to 20 just there. I'm very, very sorry about that. Again, it's the rendering killing my computer right now. Go on, Lodge. That is a good tackle from Dominic Hervedez. Oh, is it Dominic? It's not Dominic Hervedez, it's Benedict Hervedez. I don't know why, I always call Hervedez Dominic rather than Benedict. I don't know why, I don't know what's gone in my head, but here's David Gerrard, chance to make our lead 3-0. Which is against the run of play, we've not played very well. And currently, though, we're top of the group. PSG also leading Leverkusen in Paris at the Parc des Princes. I'm actually happy that we've been able to come all the way to Rome and so far score 2 goals against what I considered a very, very strong Roma side. Obviously, we were labelled to have the group of death as the And now, as the press said to us, but Cisse slid in there. It looks like he might be getting a yellow card here, or maybe even worse. He's having a long chat with him, but he gets a yellow card. Hopefully he does not act upon that again and gets himself sent off. Lovely tackle by Aqua, though. Aquaman in the midfield, which actually would be dangerous. Oh, and Verdoni, the man's just been, Cisse's been booked for thingy, but Verdoni's already been booked, and he has picked up a second yellow, and the evening is getting, well, he's going from bad to worse for Roma. They're now down to 10 men, and we have to take advantage and get as many goals as we possibly can. What a team talk that was. Keep it up, lads. Everyone looking delighted. The morale in the camp is high. Let's keep it that way for a fantastic victory here in our first ever appearance in the Champions League. This is phenomenal. Oh, Aqua's gone in a little bit harsh there. It's been the 10 minutes of terrible tackles. A good bit of alliteration there, but it is away now. Florenzi finds Kennedy, who's a good player. I don't know what they're doing now. Are they playing without a striker? Hang on a minute. They've gone strikerless. They're 2-0 down. They are desperate, you know, not to lose this game at home, and they've left their defensive mid on, but took their striker off. This is bizarre. Whoever it is, their tactician, the manager, as far as I'm concerned, has made a right cock up there, unless it's damage limitation time. Here we go. Zivkovic. It was Dele Alli, played a pass through to Zivkovic there. If you didn't see it, sorry, that was my terrible editing. Yeah, as I said, rendering and recording, not the best idea, but I wanted to get this episode done. So a few bits are getting a little bit slow. The computer's a little bit unhappy, but David Gerrard makes it 3-0. 50 minutes into the game, surely Roma are dead and buried in this match. Another, I think it's that second, no, it's the first goal for David Gerrard in the Champions League. It's good to see that our prodigy that we brought up from the age of 16, we brought him from Rochdale for £100,000, and he's now scored at the Olimpico in Rome. Fantastic for the boy. We are top of our group. Things are looking very, very good for us. It really is. In a good position now to go on and win this game. Well, we are. I think we've won this game at this point. I mean, I don't know why they're playing strikerless. I mean, I really can't work out what the manager's thinking is. Strootman's gone in from behind, and he's got himself a yellow card there. Aqua's going to take it to Gerrard. Takes it quick, and Gerrard loves to find these mazy runs. Finds Zivkovic. Can he put the ball into the box? And it almost fell for Gomez at that back post after his shot was saved. Dele Alli finds Zivkovic, and the highlight ends. Due to this being 3-0 up, I might actually put faith in a youngster. Maybe someone like Celis or maybe Neil Shaw. I might give them a run out, you know. I'm gonna bring on Petros Celis for Andrija Zivkovic, who's having a good game. Because I feel that the game's won. Jordan Rhodes can also have a run out, because he's a club legend. Apparently a Brentford fan. If that's true, I do not know. I've heard it from a few people. Might be true. Who knows? I hope he is. And I hope this will be a proud moment for him coming on in the Champions League for his favourite club, Brentford. I know I'd be proud if I was in the Champions League with Derby. I'd be questioning how Derby got in the Champions League, because Derby is shite. But, oh well. Oh, if we had a manager like me, I suppose we would be in the Champions League. Let's not get big-headed, though, as here is a chance for Roma. Good run from Kang Yong-gi, but it isn't enough. The finish was lacking. And yeah, I really think this game might just peter out to a 3-0 victory. I mean, I say peter out to a 3-0 victory. It's still a fantastic result away from home. As I've said, and I've mentioned many times, in our first ever Champions League game. So yeah, I'm quite impressed. Quality of finishing really made the difference here. We have the clinical finishers of the two teams. There's Dele Alli, a bit of space, Pjanic with a good tackle. Everyone don't panic. If this was a Twitch chat, Jesus, and the stream died, my God, the Pjanics would be riding high. Here's Pamalik Cisse, though. Celis, lovely ball in for Jordan Rhodes. And it's away by Muchetti, and I think that might be game, set, and match. Well, actually just game over, because nothing's decided by the first game in the group stage. There's still plenty more to go, but a fantastic way to kick it off. A 3-0 victory here in Italy leaves us top of the group after one game. Fantastic performance, boys. Happy with everyone's contribution, and a clean sheet, which is vitally important. Defence does the business. And Petros Celis, a day after playing in the Champions League, in fact, as soon as It has now moved to Nuneaton. He's gone straight from the Champions League in Rome to Nuneaton. What a poor, poor boy. Imagine that. I just played against Roma. Now I get to play against Whitehawk. Yay! Right, guys, I want to thank you very much for watching. I'm going to see you. We have another I have PSG in the Champions League. Or do you want to give it a little bit longer? Would you like to see Champions League? Would you like to see Premier League action? What could we do? This is a really interesting time. I'm thinking PSG would be the smartest one to do. I'm going to do PSG, I think. They're second in the group. They won their opening game. So another Champions League tie. I want to see you for that game. I want to thank you very much for watching, though. You've been awesome as per usual. The love you've shown for the series has been mental. I want to thank you very much for watching. Please leave a like and possibly subscribe if you haven't already. And so I'm going to finally finish my intro. Oh my goodness me. I'm having a meltdown at my ending. I want to thank you very much for watching. You've been awesome. Much love. Bye-bye, my friends. Actually, it's just bye-bye, but I've added the my friends bit because why not?